Hi, Elisha Light Angel here, and today I'm bringing you some more advice for sacred health. And today I just want to talk about our body and how we actually view our body. So the body is a temple, and it's the only one you get from the time you're born till the time you die. And how you take care of it is going to greatly and drastically influence the quality of life that you have. Because if you're sick, you're not going to have a good quality of life. And if you're healthy, chances are you're probably bouncing around doing all sorts of things because you feel well. So, what's really that difference that people can get to being healthy or being sick? And what do we put into that? So, I guess I'll give you a little bit of background information on myself. Briefly, I suffered from an eating disorder for 17 years of my life. It went through a whole crazy cycle, and I'll talk about that one time in another video. But it really gets to you mentally. But I'm not the only one. There's a lot of other people out there that suffer from eating disorders, or even if you don't, you look at your body and you don't feel that your body's how you want it to be. And coming to a place of accepting your body for what it is and where it is, for me, has been a really long journey, but it is obtainable and accomplishable. So first of all, I'd like to say, fuck the diets. Like every diet, just fuck it. There are way too many diets out there, and too many diets that are continually being released by different people with intentions of helping others to lose weight or to obtain a body type that you're looking for. But the fact is, that's only going to work for a small percentage of people, because only some people have the actual body makeup to accept that diet and have it release from their body. So from the time you're born till now, you have been eating foods, breathing air, drinking water, drinking other things, putting things on your skin that absorb into your body. All of these have played a factor in creating the chemical makeup that is you and your current health and condition where you are right now. It's called biochemical individuality. But basically, you're kind of like an ecosystem, in the same way that a fish tank has to have a filter and the water needs to be a certain chemicals that are put in. You need algae eaters to eat the algae. And I haven't really taken care of a fish tank. I just know that there's a lot that goes into it. And a whole ecosystem can be created with all of the different fish and water life that you put in there, and can be kept clean or it cannot. And if that environment gets too bad, then the fish start dying off. Well, our body is really not a lot different. We have an entire makeup of bajillion cells in our body that are working for you, powered by your brain. So each one is trying to do their absolute best to keep you in a state of well-being. But when toxins are continually coming in, and we can't always help this, we get toxins simply from breathing the air, from drinking especially tap water, or other beverages that may have contained tap water to begin with, or have other chemicals in them that aren't really that up to par for our body. Food that's not organic has tons of pesticides that are just right there in the food, processed foods. Even I think some of the organic stuff might have things that our body may not need. So all of the factors, you can't get rid of anything, but what you can do is keep a focus on trying to keep your healthy body and keep it cleansed and putting as much in there as you possibly can. So a couple things go into that. One, to be healthy, you really need to look at your alkaline and acidic levels. So I don't know if you remember chemistry class, but there was a little chart. It had 1 through 14, with 1 being very acidic and 14 being very alkaline. Well, our bodies need to be alkaline in order to keep ourselves healthy. So the more acidic we get, the more disease can exist. But the more alkaline we are, disease can't exist. 2, oxygen. Where there is oxygen, disease can also not exist, which means taking in really good deep breaths every day and making sure that you're pulling in as much oxygen through breathing and not stopping the breathing process. And I'll have other videos that we go into more breathing at another time. It's really about tuning into your body. So this is the hard part, and it can take years to really tune into your body, especially if you're anything like me and didn't pay attention to what was going on. Everything else in life took complete precedence over whatever was happening in my body. And then I would just get sick and not know why I got sick. It was just normal. I mean, we all get sick, right? We all have allergies. We all, this is just a normal thing. But I'm telling you that being in the state where I am right now, I have eradicated allergies from my body. I don't get sick. I keep myself maintained and well. And I do this mostly by listening to my body. That means I can eat whatever I want to eat. I don't go overboard. I listen and ask my body, I really come to more like a meditative state and tune into my body and see if what I'm about to put in there is something that's okay with my body or something that my body is going to reject. I definitely have had many times in my life where I have eaten out of sheer emotions, had nothing to do with what my body needed or wanted. It just had to do with my emotional state. Can't say that that's always going to work for me. I might have that happen again. I'm human, but it's a continual practice. So I've also gone through the process of eliminating foods and then re-adding them back to my diet so I can evaluate how that particular food is making me feel inside of my body. Did it give me some kind of pain when I added it back? Or did I feel just fine? If I felt fine, it's probably not something that my body is looking as attacking it. If I felt pain from it, then it's probably not something that my body wants. So I don't think there is a problem with trying out different things that people have put out there and trying the advice. But it boils down to really focusing on your body and seeing how your body feels. You are the only person in your body. You are the only one that knows how you feel. You're the only one that can make that judgment call. If you put something in your body and you know that it's not doing you well, don't do it anymore. It's that simple. And I think that even goes to the doctors. I have lots of friends that will get medications from doctors and decide that it's not making them feel very good, or there's something that feels really off. I think that might be an indication that that might not be the particular medication for you. So you can go back to the doctor and find something else that's going to help, maybe not put you in that particular state, and then combine that with some wellness and natural eating, because the more you work toward getting your body to a homeostatic state and keeping toxins cleansed out on a regular basis, keeping it clean by drinking really good water, lots of it throughout the day, this is what's going to help you to obtain a maximum health. It is a continual process. It happens every day. It's okay if you have a day where you feel like you ate like crap. That's perfectly acceptable. Love yourself anyway. Just accept where you are, and it's quite all right. It's a whole new thing to really try and look at the body from a different point of view, but once you start getting used to it, it gets easier and easier. So you are wonderful and perfect in your body, exactly where you are, and you have the ability to obtain a healthier you each and every day by focusing on things that make you feel better instead of focusing on trying to accomplish a particular result. I've done it, and I've come to a great place of self-love and good body image and awareness, and I have faith that you can do it too. So forget all the diets that anyone told you about. You don't have to meet up to a certain standard. You're perfect just the way you are. If you like what I had to say today, I'll be making more videos. Subscribe, and hopefully I can help inspire you in some way. Thank you for listening. Namaste.